Okay guys, today we're gonna replace the manifold, the passenger side manifold on this thing. This truck is extremely loud. It sounds like the exhaust been ripped off, but the pipe over time has rusted out. When I was driving, I was on the highway and the truck got loud all of a sudden, and I got off the expressway and I looked and the pipe was hanging somewhat. Try to get a glimpse in there and see exactly what's going on. And a muffler shop was right off the expressway, and I stopped at the muffler shop and I had them to kind of weld the pipe back up because they trying to charge me some ridiculous number. Said the manifold was bad. They have to replace the manifold and fix the pipe for like $500. I'm like, okay, just weld it up for me. So they did some welding there. You guys can see. So now at this point, the pipe is just, the welds is giving out, and I'm gonna change that manifold out, and we're gonna get this thing right. So 99 Tahoe, Yukons, Cadillac Escalades, all the same stuff. Has a 350 engine in it. This shouldn't be that big of a job. My only concern is those bolts breaking off. So I got a trick though. I'm gonna try to let the engine heat up those bolts and just use my thick welding gloves and try to break them loose while it's hot, because I don't want those bolts breaking off on me. I'll blast them with some PB blaster as well, but I want them to get hot. So this shouldn't be difficult. Like I said, it's a 350 engine. Let me get started. I'm gonna start the truck up, let you guys hear it first. Okay guys, you wanna make sure you got the right side. You don't want to do all this work and all the parts are not here. So this is the right side. All the parts are there. Gasket, studs, donut. So let's get to removing this stuff. Okay guys, let's take a second to pop off all that stuff out of the way. If you don't know the directions of the wires, I suggest you mark them right now. It's 2, 4, 6, 8 on this side of the Chevy. Just get you some painter's tape or something and mark your mark your wires. I'm gonna remove the spark plugs as well, wires. I just added all this stuff, guys. So if you're interested in tuning this vehicle up, I got a video on my channel showing how to add a new distributor, wires, spark plugs. So remove all these wires, guys, and the spark plug. Super simple. Spark plug socket or 5/8" socket to remove the spark plugs. Mark your wires. Got these clips. I'm just gonna push the wires to the side. So let me do that now. Took about less than 10 minutes to take those plugs out. I may not have to remove this dipstick tube out the way, whereas there's no line across here. It's just empty space. Just pull this manifold back up off here. But if you look down on that screw right there, it looks fused. onto the manifold, so I'm nervous. These are 14 millimeter screws. I got this long ratchet to give me some leverage. So, you know, hope for the best. Okay guys, all the screws are out. Wasn't bad at all. You know, that heat and that PB blaster may help a lot with this for them to come out. A couple of them were stubborn, but they came out. And guys, I highly recommend replacing these bolts. I'm gonna try to find some. So you see it fail. This should come right off because, like I said, it should be detached from that pipe. I should be able to pull it right up. So let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. So it wasn't so much the manifold, guys. It was the pipe itself. Manifold may could have been saved. They don't look bad. But now, look at those bolts fused into the manifold. So they probably would have broke off. They're fused into this flange. So these probably would have broke, guys. Difficult to get off. Okay guys, I got my grinder, my angle grinder, and I grinded those bolts off best I could. I'm using this joint fork and the hammer to try to pop this flange off. Okay guys, I got it off. And you know what's crazy, guys? Look at this. Use the joint fork, but look what I just found. I got so many parts in places. I got two of them. Some magnet on here. I got two of these. I'm gonna match them up. I'm quite sure I got some screws in here too. But let's see. It's a shot. This manifold is good. I can actually save that manifold. I can remove these studs out of that manifold. I can get those out. But we got the new one, so it didn't cost much. Just gonna replace it out. Keep this to the side. Let me find some bolts. Right here. I think. Was it this one with the pipe on it? Nope. Was it this one? Maybe in the next aisle here. Wasn't this one? It's in this aisle right here. Wasn't this one?
It wasn't.
Was it? It's something over there too, I think I seen it. Found a pipe on the pickup. That's what I need right there. Okay guys, now that we got the pipe, I'm gonna use this oxygen sensor that's on here. I unplugged it. Gotta get on there and see where I'm gonna cut it from. Now that we got this pipe, I gotta remove the O2 sensor from here. I'm cutting that pipe, so this is my problem. That lip came off that pipe. So it's actually the pipe that was bad. So I gotta get on there and see where I'm gonna cut it at. Okay guys, I just came back from the parts store and getting an adapter. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this adapter, guys. And we should be all good. So let me cut the pipe, get this mounted up, and then we can start assembling install the manifold. Okay guys, let's use anti-seize here. Got one clamp on there. So we're gonna start reassembling the manifold, guys. We're gonna install the manifold in the gasket. So we need the gasket. Let me show you guys the bolts I bought. They're grade 8 bolts. It's the size 3/8/16. They're a little shorter than the stock bolt. They didn't have the actual length. Just a little shorter. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I did get some that's a little longer too, just in case. This is too long, so I'll take my chance with that. I also got some. I got these from the scrapyard. These look good, so I can use them as well. Okay, guys, I use some grips. Them out like this. So now it's hang the pipe up. Now we can install the remainder bolts. I may have to use some of the older bolts. I don't think the longer bolts gonna work because I'm putting those shields back over there, shield the spark plugs. Okay, guys, they're all in. I went to 3 different stores to try to find these bolts. I got 2 of them from one store and 2 of them from the other store, and the other store didn't have any. So I had to use 2 of the older bolts, which is fine. They're okay. I got them from the junkyard. I would love to have these, but these work perfect. So we're gonna torque them down, and then we're gonna install the exhaust, put the spark plugs back in the wires, and wrap everything up. I'm gonna change the oil too since I've got everything down, but yeah, let's get this torqued down now, guys. Okay, guys, I want to note, I removed these bolts back out, and I put some anti-seize on all the threads on these bolts as well. So make sure you do that as well. Put the anti-seize on these bolts as well. So I took them back out, put them back on there. Install the donut now, torque down, and good to go. So the donut goes up like so. Goes up. This goes up against the. This goes into the manifold itself. Okay, guys, we're done under here. Up there. All in, guys. We're done. At the junkyard, they gave me the pipe for free with the O2 sensor. I hope it's good. I cleaned it with some sensor cleaner I got, so I sprayed it in there. But yeah, we're pretty much done. We're tightened up here. Pipe is firm, should be quiet now. Okay, I'm gonna change the oil while I'm down here, guys, and then we're gonna install the spark plugs and wires, and then we're gonna start this thing. Okay, guys, we're about to wrap this thing up. Wires are in, spark plugs in. Starting to put together the air filter housing and the breather. Just changed the oil. I use 1030, and the filter is STP. If I can zoom down there, it's an STP 3980. I'll flash it across the screen and get a tiny bit of it. STP 3980 or S3980, or it's a Fram 3980. That's the numbers you need to be familiar with, 3980. So let me put the housing on and we're gonna start. All right, guys, that's it. Battery's back connected. Everything is back together. Oil change. She'll run smooth now. She'll run a whole lot better. Starting to see. Gas up. Whole lot better, guys. We got a tiny leak, which is okay. So we let it run, let that burn out. Okay, guys, if you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel. Whole lot more coming, guys. A lot coming with the Firebird, a lot coming with the Camaro. The next video I'll be doing is I'm gonna weigh all the cars so I can prepare for the race. But I'm gonna race the 92 Camaro against the 79 Camaro, and then the winner's gonna get the Firebird. So, well, I may just go by weight. I may just kind of, whichever ones weigh in the same area, I'll let them race first, and then we'll go from there. But subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit the notification bell so you guys be notified when I upload new content. Terrence, I'm out.